Yo, good morning. I hope everyone had a great week. I've been playing actually like a lot of Octopath off stream, which isn't something I normally would do for a stream game, right? But Octopath actually makes it really easy because I've done four of my characters like their entire stories on stream, um, and I continued. I do plan to finish that out, even though I think I could technically stop now with Shane's Redemption, um, but I have four other characters that I haven't really touched, so I've been doing a lot with them, and it's been great fun. And well, so it's going a lot faster than my on-stream characters, and there's a few factors obviously for that. One being that it's off stream, and then the second being that my other characters are actually like pretty OP because there's no gear restriction in this game. So everything, all the gear I've gone with my high level characters, I can actually equip on my low level characters, and so they just have really good gear for their levels. And so this is where we ended on Sunday on stream, and I played a lot in between, so I had to like set some things up because obviously I did other stuff in between then and now. So, but we're back now to the Shrine of the Archmagus, which I presume is basically the secondary job that's really OP at doing spell damage. Basically, what Cyrus is. Cyrus right now, his current job is a I don't know, his like scholar. His main job is called scholar. I think why can't I even find this? But besides the point, the Archmagus is probably Archmagus, I don't know, but it's probably just like a stronger version of Cyrus. And who I'll want to give it to is it's hard to say because no one really has like that great of elemental attack besides Cyrus. I could give it to Cyrus, I guess, but honestly, Cyrus's secondary job is the Starseer, which is a secondary job we got on Saturday or something. I don't remember. Last weekend, and it's the secondary job that's like pretty strong for like buffing your characters, and it's actually pretty good at dealing damage too, from what I've noticed. So, all right, so we're right at the boss entrance, and so let us see what this boss has in store for us. The last one took a long time. I think the fight lasted over an hour. So, a voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I'm Draesong, the Archmagus. Thou wouldst learn the lost secrets I hold? Then first, thou must prove thy worth. Alright, let's do it. This fight's gonna be hard, but it should be easier with, oh my god, this guy's got a throne. And look at his flow, dude. That hair is mega long. I respect that. So what should I do first here? Go for a leg hold trap, probably. Make him go last on his next turn. That's pretty strong. Good start.
Stop right there. No.
And then let's start. Okay, so with Ulbrich, I actually want to start. Do I want to start insiding? I don't know if he's gonna have single target spells or multi-target spells. If he has multi-target spells, inciting won't matter. Nor will Stout won't. But we're gonna incite anyway, just in case he has single target spells, because I think Ulbrich should be able to handle pretty much anything that comes his way.
I'll do my best.
As for Ophelia, huh? I think I'm gonna give Cyrus Reflective Veil because I think he might die. He is a squishy boy. I could give it to Ulbrich in case there's a single target spell, because single target spells are probably stronger than the multi-target spells. But Ulbrich's elemental defense is pretty high. Oh, that's scary. So, what is that first one? The first debuff he applied to us seems to be no stat boosting. No stat boosting, and then we have decreased attack. Okay? Let's analyze him. Start getting some information.
So much to learn.
171k health. Okay, he's weak to swords, and we
What to do?
do we have swords? Tressa doesn't have either. Maybe we just try one and hope for the best. Let's trade wins. Okay. Not weak to wind magic.
I'll do my best.
So none of my characters can receive that stat ups, which is pretty scary. I really want to start breaking him though. I think I can break him this turn with Ulbrich. For sure. I don't know if I want to. Should I take another attack? No, let's use Ulbrich's BP and just start breaking him. I think it's important. So how important is it? Do I really want to use all his BP? I could break him without using BP. Because, if I use like a light soul stone or something with Tressa, and then Cyrus can break him using light magic. I'm not really in the phase yet of like, doing big attacks, so I think I'm okay not using BP yet.
What to do?
I will use a light soul stone here.
Try this on for size.
And then Cyrus is gonna shoot in stars.
Now, what next? The star is born.
My turn now.
He's gonna heal everyone for an overheal. Maybe even a heal move just in case.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Oh, Ophelia doesn't have overheal anymore. God. Oh shoot.
No.
Okay. That does change things. Move Reflective Veil on self?
Banish their witchery.
I don't know if that. Maybe it's better doing Tressa actually.
Here I go.
And Poison. Poison deals decent damage for 8 turns. It's not the greatest damage, but it's consistent damage, and that might be something.
This will sting. My turn now.
If I use... Hey, morning, Shane. How you doing? If I do... I guess I do Befelgen's Bounty. I mean... It's not something I love, really, but... I really want to start, like, analyzing him a little bit more, too, though.
I summoned the Felton, the great merchant.
We're on the Archmagus, as you could probably tell.
Interesting dynamic.
Let's start... And just, like, triple all out, analyze him. It's pretty expensive, but it might be necessary.
Much to learn.
Okay. Oh, we got some good ones here, actually.
I'll do my best.
Okay, this is really good. Can't break him, or can't do any stacks here. Maybe I'll just Reflective Veil. Like, Tressa.
I will reflect your barb.
Honestly, Ophelia could use one too. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. Oh, right, because the debuff... Okay. So I'm learning about the debuff is that it doesn't remove your current buffs.
Let's do this.
It just prevents other buffs. Shoot, okay. Because I thought it would work because Cyrus still had a buff on him. But yeah, okay, the debuff cancels it out, which makes sense. And he did change his weaknesses. Makes it much harder. Guess we just start breaking him. Or let's actually Legal Trap him. Because Legal Trap is just good.
Stop right there.
Sword Lightning, huh?
Well then,
This is not something that Ophelia can deal with, which is very unfortunate. It is some kind of light, or some kind of magic. It's probably dark magic. I'm guessing. It's dark magic or wind magic. One of the two. So I'm not even gonna try this ice. Let's just heal.
let your wounds be
Have at you.
Sword? Yeah. Hey, Ten, how you doing? What's up? Not really much, dude. I mean, I had a great week at work, I think. It was an alright week at work. It was pretty average. But I played a lot of this game, which was really great. I am loving this game. Playing it off stream is obviously different. I actually get through it slower, I think, than I do on stream. Because usually when I'm playing it, I'm trying to like keep up with another stream, and it's really hard.
Ready for a shot?
But yeah, things are good, man. How about you? How's your week? How've your football manager streams been going? I've never really tried any of those types of games. Do I just break him here? Well, what's Ophelia gonna do? I do get a better break, but I don't even know if I need to break. But if I don't break him here, Ulbrich wastes BP.
Well then.
You're so tired today? What time is it? It's still early for you, yeah? Did you get an early morning or something? Or late night? Didn't get much rest? No one can receive buffs yet. Don't really care about summoning here. I guess we're just gonna deal damage. I mean, I could stack poison. Actually, stacking poison might be better. Even if it's like a no BP poison. It's just something to do, I guess. I think all these count as buffs, so I can't really do anything except shooting stars. I wonder if shooting stars is better than... I'll have to do some testing. What magic it was? Okay.
I'll not be defeated.
Alright, so now I can receive buffs again, which makes things a little bit more interesting. Not for Ophelia, because she can't max out. Trying to use Cozy's had too much G fuel last night. Oh man. I've never been an energy drink kind of guy. A lot of my friends were like in high school and stuff, but I just never really enjoyed them. Kind of gross tasting. I guess I just icicle or hold it. It doesn't really matter. I don't think.
My turn now.
I start just donating BP. I'm wondering if Ulbrich boosts Cyrus here for double skills. Pretty good. And Ulbrich doesn't seem to be needing his BP too much, actually. So.
For you.
The battle is unbending.
I wonder if Cyrus should survive, right? Cyrus should be okay. I'm gonna buff Cyrus. Do some damage here. Now this does not apply to divine skills, so there's no point in me using Dior's prophecy when I'm buffed like this. So maybe shooting stars or one of these. Let's try shooting stars. I want to see how much damage it does. 12,000, and then it's gonna catch again. That's insane. Okay, really good damage.
I'll not be
Time to
defeated.
double down and drink more G Fuel? Oof, that'll solve everything, won't it now? What a good idea. Reflective Veil probably, right? Good. And Cyrus? Cyrus is the weakest.
Protect your barbs.
Energy drinks are gross. Yeah. I was never a fan. Oof, analyze. I need to analyze this. It doesn't hit that hard, like at all. So that one's dark magic. So light magic and dark magic's actually pretty good. Shooting stars actually gets rid of 2 stacks, and double shooting stars will get rid of 4 stacks. That's actually really good.
The storm is born. The storm is born.
That's good. Really good.
I'll do my best.
You're just gonna heal, right? No need for overhealing, because it actually doesn't do very much damage. Not really worried about it. At least until he gets stronger. I do believe he will get stronger. Kinda work. Actually, maybe I should have healed with Ulbrich, and Ophelia should have buffed Cyrus. Get a bunch of coworkers that drank Bang. I think don't know it. Only drink clear stuff like vodka. Ah, very good. Very, very, very smart. Cyrus is gonna deal 4 stacks again. Like hold trap here with Tressa, I guess. Fine.
Stop right there. I'll do my best.
So that's good. Now I can Holy Light again.
Oh, sacred light.
The battle is truly joy. Shine bright.
You feel it's considered a healthier option for energy drinks. No sugar, very low calories, and you drink too much, you'll be awake forever. Oh dang. Why is that old dude so huge? All the bosses are huge, dude. That's just how it is. You just have to accept it. Give Cyrus some BP, like a lot of BP maybe? Okay, this worked.
For you.
Is it bad that Tress is mainly a support? I don't know. I feel like Cyrus is my mostly my damage. Which isn't really that surprising, I guess. His elemental attack is really high.
I'll do my best. Prepare yourself. Elfric, bring out the flame. What to do?
I collect. I can collect from him later. Be nice. Probably just True Strike, I think. Fine. Oh, bows. Oh, that's really good too. I should. Dang. Aerostorm and or Rain of Arrows have been really good against him. I don't want to Reflective Veil as Ulbrich just because it costs so much. In fact, why don't we just use a Plum on you?
How about this?
Because we have an opportunity. It's not really.
I'll do my best.
Ulbrich doesn't have enough BP to max out anything. I'm not getting very good breaks. Like, I'm always breaking him just before the end of the turn. But it does prevent his attacking, which is like, or definitely worth something.
This will sting.
It's just not that great. So, Shooting Stars did roughly 12.6k each hit, each time. So let's just check these. I am probably wasting damage if, I'm likely wasting damage here, but I just want to see. Okay, yeah, I'm wasting damage, but that's alright. I just wanted to see how much more. It's pretty significant too, there's like over 2,000 more. Roughly 3. Okay, oh, that's still fine. His attacks are weak, dude. Look at the scrub. Alright, so I'm gonna guess one of them's a spear. You guys want to hedge your bets? I actually think it's like pretty likely. Okay. Oh! Okay, so this is gonna be, so it's gotta be dagger, axe, dagger or axe? Okay, it's not good. I gotta Life Hold Trap him. I always gotta remember that I have to Life Hold Trap him on the turn he wakes up.
I'll not be defeated.
Axe. It could be ice. It's either axe or ice. Or fire. Dagger, axe, fire, ice. These are the 4 things it can be, I think. Or staves. Could be staves. Try axe first. Dang. It's okay.
Now, what next?
Alright. I really want to get like 4 stacks off of him here.
Good.
Okay, nice.
A great inferno to scorch the
Dang.
land.
Cyrus almost breaks him by himself, which is amazing.
The battle is
Because he's still
truly
getting
joined.
double casted. I think I'm gonna heal with Ulbrich, actually. Hopefully, Ulbrich can full heal Tressa, at least. Should be able to. And what's Ophelia gonna do? Buff Cyrus? Do we just buff Cyrus, guys? Is that all we do?
Your
Okay,
wounds are healed.
alright, nice. Everyone got a full
Let's
heal.
do this.
Can I break him, though? Not axe. None of these weapons. Shoot. I don't know if I can break him. So, Ophelia is probably staves. I mean, I could do a dagger attack. Let's do this. Do 4 stacks of dagger hits. And believe that's dagger. It's either daggers or staves. Those are the only 2 that can be. And then the elemental one is ice. Alright, let's believe. Woo! Easy. Firestorm?
A great inferno to scorch the land.
I'll do my best.
I feel like this guy's really easy, Shane, but I don't know if he's gonna get stronger. So that's the only thing I'm worried about. Also, guys, you might think this is very like blasphemous or something, but I no longer have the dancer class in my party.
Elfric, bringer of flame.
I know it's crazy.
Well then,
What are you doing here? Collective Veil, I guess. I mean, I am worried about a big attack still.
I will reflect your bar.
Rip the Believe. I know. I just feel like
Now
the Dancer seems like the worst class for my party.
unbending.
Because it seems like Cyrus's, like the Starseer already covers all the buffs that the Dancer provides, and covers Dark Magic with shooting stars like the Dancer does. And the only thing I lose out on is actual dancing, which isn't nothing, by the way. It's actually pretty significant, but it is. It's really not. I don't know. I guess I just going with Cyrus's double casting.
Elfric, lend us your power.
Okay.
Now, what next?
Now, gosh, it's so hard to use Elephant's Enlightenment on Cyrus, though. It's just like a wasted turn. You just got to get rid of classes. Yeah, it is tough though. What? He's already at half health? Like, I don't know exactly if it's half, but Okay, so I can't actually increase my damage. That's something that, I guess he's missing out on compared to Dancer, but really not that big of a deal, right?
The star is born. The star is born.
My turn now.
Hey, Cyrus. I heard you like BP.
For you. My turn now.
Stack your point. Yes. We'll do an icicle.
Please freeze.
Ooh. Ooh. Alright, yeah. We already knew that though, actually, so.
The battle is
Fine.
truly joined.
Since Cyrus does 4 stacks on his, or 8 stacks total by his own, on his own, this should be really easy. Hey, good morning, B-Cops. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the 8-month sub, dude. I really appreciate it. Man, it's been 8 months already since we like started watching each other. It's crazy. Yeah, guys, check out B-Cops. B-Cops is I know. Actually, everyone already follows B-Cops. Everyone here does for sure. I think we've all kind of just like been part of this little community that is ruled by B-Cops. Let's be honest.
Here I go.
Hey, morning, Brandon. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Time flies, I know. Especially when you're in quarantine and all the days feel maybe the same. Feels bad, man.
Stop right there. My turn now.
It's all our community, all our fam, not ruled, but it's just, yeah. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Damn, what can Ophelia can't really do anything here, so she has heals, right? Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Let your wounds be healed.
Not really a big deal. You're just lightning blasting. It's really good that he always seems to have a skill that Cyrus can deal with, or a spell type that Cyrus can deal with. Otherwise, this would be really hard. Just increase your poison, right?
This will stick.
Dear leader B-Cops. It's true, dude.
Now, what next?
Do I break him? I'd probably break him, right? I'd probably break him.
Nothing will quiet the storm. No.
Chris is gonna do real damage here, guys. She's not just gonna
What to do?
donate BP to Cyrus. Let's check how much our chances of collecting right now. Ooh, 76% already? Holy crap. Cyrus has been putting in work, right, guys? Hey, Cyrus.
Summon with Velvet.
Carrying the team.
Merchant. What to do?
No, now you'll donate BP. This is I love it when, Tressa gets an extra chance, she gets donate BP.
For you.
Also, this makes a really big difference when Cyrus is getting double buffed by both Ulbrich and Ophelia.
My blade is unbending. Elfric, lend us your power.
I feel like Cyrus is always double casting, which is really insane. Dude, I guess you just donate BP to Ulbrich.
For you.
I don't even have any elemental defense buffs. This guy just seems weak.
Unparalleled. The star is born. The star is born.
Alright, so next time we go through this, I think Tressa's gonna collect from him. That's what we're doing here. Poison again? Sure. probably our. This might be our worst set of weaknesses. Maybe not though, because Tressa actually has Aerostorm or whatever, so it's actually really good. Actually, but Cyrus doesn't break 8 stacks by himself. He only breaks. Oh, he does break 8 stacks by himself. Double shooting stars will. Never mind. We're fine. Should I double cast again? I probably just do, right? Alright. He has 8 turns of double casting. This is like good. I don't want him to die yet though. I still want to. I do want to collect from him.
Let's do this. Stop right there. Well then.
So this is. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna break him this turn, and then Ophelia can heal next turn. So we don't need to actually heal this turn, and then Tressa can actually collect too. Can I see the boss's health? You can when you use a spell called Analyze right here, but I'm not going to. Because you can tell how much health he has kind of with his name. You see his name under his weaknesses and stuff. It's in red, which means he's like pretty close to death. I think it's like a 20% cut. I'm not sure when it turns yellow, exactly. Don't want to kill him. Gotta remember that.
Your wounds are healed.
Ooh, Cyrus didn't actually get a full heal. That's fine.
Here I go.
That not so you can also kind of use this as a measure. This isn't exact, but I think this probably means he's roughly at like 95% health, or 5% health left-ish. Because I think Collect has a base percent of 5%, a base success chance of 5%, and it just keeps going the closer he is to death.
Thank you.
40k. Dang. I have so much money. You don't need money. I don't need money that much
Do
anymore.
this.
Let's actually defend. Because I want to use Befelgens one more time and collect even more money. Basically, I want to defend before Cyrus takes his big attack.
Back. I summoned the Felgun, the great merchant.
Collect 36 more hundred. This should win the fight here. Yeah. I had another cast of that too. That was free. I'm not sure if the OP class made it free or if he was just easy. Man, I couldn't even dance. I got rid of Dancer, guys, so we lost it. No double EXP. No XP times 5. That would have gotten a couple levels, probably. Unto thee, who hast proven thy worthy, I impart the lost secrets of the heavens. Alright, let's check it out, guys. The OP job number 2. We already have Starseer. This is Archmagus? Archmagus? Oh, Sorcerer. Okay. And let's... Sure. Check it out here. Alright, so the Sorcerer's base skill is deal fire damage to all foes 3 times, which is already really good. This is just really good. Oh my lord. Was this all damage types? Fire, ice, lightning, wind, light, dark. This is all damage types. Just 3 times. Unleash a powerful staff attack. Alright, this seems not good. At least for me. It's good for Ulbrich, I suppose. Who do I give this to? Time for better scholar. Yeah, basically. Who do I give this to? Who has... Do I care about the damage, I guess is the real question. If I don't care about the damage, then maybe I'll just give it to, like, Ulbrich or something. I think I do care about damage, at least a little bit. I think I want to change Ophelia. Dude, Ophelia has had like 15 jobs though. Look at Ophelia's support skills. She has her base, which is cleric. She's had merchant. She's had dancer. That's 3. Apothecary. Hunter. And Starseer. She's had 6 classes, or 6 jobs, including her base class. She's had 5 secondary jobs though. Giving her another one is fine, but she runs out of job points pretty quickly. Is that okay? That's probably fine. Honestly, it's really good with... I think it's really good with Ophelia. So now I start caring about her elemental attack. She still stays a hunter. I just start learning these, right? I can't even learn the OP one. Gray Song's spell. For 3 turns, elemental attacks performed by a single chosen ally will hit for critical damage. Is that good? Is that good? That's good because it includes when they're like still not stunned or whatever, when they're not vulnerable. So that's when it's good. And it would make it easier to use Aliphin's Enlightenment. Because when you want to use it's hard to line up Aliphin's Enlightenment with like a break-in turn, especially if you need Cyrus to do damage. When you need him to break the enemy. Alright, let's just check some of these. Increases damage dealt by elemental attacks. Wow. Wow! Grants a 25% chance that foes will begin battle with reduced attack and elemental defense. Don't know how much longer that. Ooh, intimidation. That is a Pokemon skill, except it's a 100% chance. Maybe should I not have given it to her? No, it's fine. It's fine. I love patience. She can get rid of Divine Aura then, right? Do I even care about her damage? I do, right? At least a little bit. Double SP. I think I can deal with this. I think I can use this. These I don't want to get rid of though. I could get rid of Patience for augmented elements, but I don't really want. Alright, so what did I lose? You had an axe? So now I need a new bow. Did I just... Oh, what? You have a makeshift axe? Aunt Tressa? Did I give her the Transcendent Bow of Shadows? No, Knowledge Staff is really good for elemental attack. What the heck? B33. And this one gives... Oh, this one gives 3. Okay, yeah, this is great actually. Okay. Death Cleaver? Sure. Hey Bear, how you doing? Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, great stream last night. That was a lot of fun. And it's really good that you actually decided to go to, Kalimdor. The Western Kingdoms, not the Eastern Kingdom. Basically to the Barrens. Cause, yeah, dude, Silverpine Forest was rough. That was hard. That's owning. I mean, I guess I use something here. Not really that good. That's just like really not good. Silverpine could go F itself. I like Silverpine actually, and only in expansions maybe though, because it's easier. Though the Sons of Arugula still exist. Though are they not elites in the? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while, but I do like Silverpine. All right, so do we just? Dang, Ophelia looks sick as a sorcerer. It doesn't really fit her like pure cleric image though. That's fine. All right, let's. Okay, so let's actually finally start. Let's finally start Cyrus's chapter 4. After we purchase some stuff. Dirty Sapphire Rod. That. We have almost 500k money. Doing great. You slept in and now you're having a coffee. Enjoying stream. You're gonna play some AC. Nice. Dang, I skipped AC. I forgot about AC yesterday. I don't skip AC very often. But I forgot yesterday because I was playing this probably. I don't need to. I do need to go into the tavern eventually. Curious Antique. Let's start scrutinizing people too. I realize I've been like when I was using my other characters, I've been using Alphin's insight or whatever. I don't remember what it's called. That skill a lot though, and it's been really good. And so I'm gonna start scrutinizing more people. And this one gives me a hidden eye. I'm not gonna read these because I don't particularly care about most of these lore, to be honest. Sure. Oh, come on, man. Come on, lady. I'm gonna try again. More plentiful provisions. Oh, okay. The townsmith and armor will have new wares. Great. I've been powering through this all stream? Yeah, kind of. Not like crazy, but pretty good amount for sure. Pretty good. What have I got here? Wisdom Rod, Meteorite Rod. That's kind of cool. Get some shields, better shields. Do I care about evasion? Not really. I don't actually care about, like, taking hits, right? Yo, Nuke, how you doing, man? Long time no see once again. Dude, you going on ReZero yet? For anyone who hasn't, doesn't know me, I'm obviously into anime, and new season started, so I've been watching some shows. What have I watched so far? I have watched ReZero Season 2, which is really good. Came out swinging. God of High School, pretty meh on that so far. Fire Force Season 2 started alright. And I watched, what's its English name? Hang on, let me look at it. A really bad show. It's not good. Oh, its English name is just Superheroes. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Superheroes is like a, aliens like are like come to the earth like every once in a while, and they start like they feed off of humans' erotic energy. It's just, and it's so bad. It's really bad. So the hornier you are, like the more energy they take from you. Or the plot. It's true, dude. It's really funny though. Do I take some force shields? Maybe I do. I don't know if I care about evasion. Good. Okay. wait, do I care about Meteorite Rod? I mean, it increases evasion. I should probably give one to Olberg, I guess, at least. I don't know. Why not? There's a plotting. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what we've always been trying to show, but it wasn't added to. It wasn't added to Jordan. It used to be on Jordan's channel, then he removed it at some point or another. The plot emo is what we've always been trying to show, though, when we say the plot as one word. I could sell all these, but it's more satisfying to sell them all at once later for even more money. Marvelous Memento. Ooh, I could steal this from as Therian later. Ooh, some stuff for Therian to do. Therian's like in a lot of cases more useful than Tressa in these scenarios. Because you can just steal everything. And you can open that chest, which I can't as anyone else here. You read about today, you missed the season start. Totally gonna watch it? Yeah, y'all need to watch season 2 of ReZero. Good. Golden Pearls. A black tea from a local spot in town. Oh, the Teasmith. I've heard of that. Ooh, 60% chance? I'll go for it. And nothing. Animal-loving child. He didn't give me anything. I guess it is kind of weird that you're questioning a child. Viper Dagger, huh? Physical attack 332. This is great for Therian. Holy crap. I think that's something I want for Therian. I might just buy it. I wonder what the percentage chance to steal it is. Probably really low. Well, we'll check later. Let's accept the side quest too. My son has brought a tiger cub back from the woods. Oh, I saw that kid. Oh, it's sweet and adorable now, but what about when it grows up? Tigers are meat eaters, aren't they? And ferocious too, I'm led to believe. Oh, what to do? I ask myself. How to train a tiger. How do I know how to train a tiger? I don't remember. I just get like a lot of random information from people. You say you can teach us how to train a tiger to be docile and not dangerous in the least? Can I really do that? Do I have the time for that? That sounds like a lot of time. Well, I suppose we could manage that. I guess we're just teaching them how to do it. You will look after him properly, won't you, dear? With all my heart! Every day and every e'en. Promise. You're a huge fan of Jasmine and T. You can keep your word. You can keep that cub. Hooray! Oh, hooray! Thank you, Mom. Except, it is too large a task for one child to undertake. If we are to keep him, everyone in the family must do their part. Being responsible for another life is no small matter. Thank you for your advice. I'm sure that together we shall succeed. Wow. Easy side quest. Beastly Scarf. What does that give? What is that? Restores HP after every action. Before I forget, let's actually equip Therian now. Sorry guys, we're just not gonna start chapter 4 forever apparently. Let's take Therian and pop here. And now we're gonna just start stealing stuff because we're actually terrible. I'm just like pickpocketing everyone. This Viper Dagger has a 3% chance. So yeah, I will buy that. And the odds I get a discount are pretty good actually. I didn't get a discount. Well, let's equip that with Therian now, just so I don't forget. I have okay. You just take it. Really strong dagger. Yeah. I'll take that, yeah. 30,000 money. Yeah, see, we're already making money back. Fine. Marvelous Memento has 15% chance to steal. Alright, how much does it cut? 24,000? Man, I guess I'm buying it. Dang. It's a cost. It hurts. Let's accept this side quest too. Ooh, I got them both.
It's like this.
Some down on his luck mercenary has taken to raiding the nearby ruins. Badgers me with worthless trinkets he finds there, claiming their valuable artifact. When I try to shoo him off, he turns most belligerent. I do wish someone would do something about him. Looting grave. Where was he? Let's check. Where?
It's like this.
The nearby ruins. Where's the nearby ruins? We're getting so much loot, guys. We're just not doing it. Wow! Why are these so so? Oh, cause this guy's a swindler. He's not so not so trusting, I guess. It's hard to get him. And the only way I can attack her. Let's change out our party again. Thanks, Therian. Spice chai, huh? Do we start? If I guide her, will she get out of the... Oh, I can't guide her. I have to provoke her then. 60 level 60 or higher? This lady's insane. This lady's a monster. She's gonna destroy me. Alright. She doesn't even accept challenges from people lower than level 60.
You see.
Oh, this guy's the guy I need to challenge. He's strong. Pretty strong. I feel like Ulbrich needs a new sword. Or we could just use the lance, actually. But then he can't cross-strike. One of the only T players you're not a fan of? Chai? Never been a T guy. I think I've been over this like 1,000 times, but alright, let's start Cyrus's chapter 4 finally. And okay, well it'll tell us what the context of his story. Banter? I actually haven't been doing the tavern banter as much, cause it happens every time you enter a tavern, and it's always like, and it's like a lot of it is always not related to the actual plot. And just doing it every time in the tavern's a lot. So. The story so far. And so Cyrus's search for the ancient tome led him to Stoneguard, where Headmaster Yvonne lay in wait. Using the forbidden blood magic gleaned from those pages, he aspired to powers unholy and profane. But Yvonne, more demon than man at the end, met his demise. Preposterous! I am all-powerful. I am eternal. Immortal. They were all lies. Such were his last words. But who lied to him? And what were their ultimate aim? What was their ultimate aim? Was Cyrus fully prepared to face the truth that awaited him? A foreboding shadow fell over him as he came to Dusk Barrow.
Time to do some research.
Here we are. Somewhere in this town lies the headmaster's ultimate destination. Given the nature of his research, it is reasonable to assume that there is a secret laboratory of some sort. I will get to the bottom of this no matter what. Do I know her? Okay, yeah, okay. Thought so. That's the headmaster's assistant. Lucia, was it? Now that I recall, she disappeared after that incident at the headmaster's house. What's her role in all of this? And what's not to let her out of my sight? Alright, for you, Shane, do it though. Because I know it is like wrong of me to skip. I've just been like, bad about it. Oh, I can't even do it now. I apologize. Yeah, that's like the non-story related banter. Thinking about starting a new apprenticeship next year and ditching your current career. And doing what, dude? That's a big change, obviously. It's crazy. She was just here. Wherever could she have gone? Probably inside that door. In those ruins. Something less stressful. I feel you, dude. You're not really sure which, though? You don't really have an aim at the moment? What's this? A button of some sort. Should I press it? If you're gonna see a button, you gotta press the button.
I see.
Nothing happened. I should have known it wouldn't be that simple. Touch. Don't touch. Touch. Am I gonna have to follow you all day?
What have we?
Okay, it's the same thing. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. I must be losing my wits. How does one even go about pulling a button? Very carefully, Cyrus. Come on. You're not even trying. Ah. Okay, well. Freaking Cyrus, dude. Twist it. Smash it. Flick it.
Aha!
Well, this is a turn. Alright, how has no one discovered this? This is not secret. It's a ruins in the middle of town with a button on the door. And all you have to do is twist it. This is not a secret. You have a few ideas. A friend of yours works as a chemical technician. That sounds fun. Better paying and way less stressful, but it is full shift work and requires 3 years of training before you're back on your current salary level. That's definitely a commitment. 3 years is a long time. I don't know what chemical technician entails though, so. No one saw that, but I just spilled water all over my mouse pad. And shorts. It's fine though, it's just water. How embarrassing. Is this really it? We like basically there? There's no way the assistant is like the mastermind. The mastermind isn't Monokuma, right? You know what I'm saying? Not the obvious one. Embarrassing. I know, I know. Could be. No way, dude. No way. Wind Sentinel. Wind is usually weak to either lightning, I think. I might be using Pokemon types. You know what? Let's just Insight, just in case. But then there's another decent company you're applying for a job where your current experience is applicable. You could theoretically start off without any issue. It's just really hard to get a job there because it's a really good employer. Gotcha. Gotcha. And now it'd still be, does she not have SP Saver? She does, right? Oh, she has a thing that makes it cost double. Oh shoot, okay. Okay. Maybe it's fine. I'll have to see. It gives me 2 chances though. I have a lightning magic and like a ice magic options. Gosh, it seems broken, and it might be broken. I don't know what the Guardian can do. I can't even dance. Gosh, it feels so weird not being able to dance in a fight. Another thing is that I actually don't have dagger weakness, I don't think, covered at all. Which is fine, I think. Kind of weird. What did I do with Cyrus? I did ice? I had light? No. Because Cyrus can cover all 3. Elemental Break. I want to see how much damage this does. Hey, good morning, Jordan. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. How's your morning been so far? I missed! Come on, Ophelia.
The battle is truly joy.
Jordan, you missed the first, or the second OP secondary job, I guess. Fully white here. No, let's sword. Did I sword yet? I haven't sworded yet. Okay. That was a pretty solid hit. Solid damage. No magic. What have I not done? Fire? Have I actually not done fire then?
Well then. Ignis Ardere.
Oh. Huh. I don't know.
my best.
I'm confused.
Prepare yourself. Oh, sacred light.
Just got back from a sweaty walk. How hot is it out for you? It's probably like the same over here, right? Real brutal. How's your AC doing, B-Cops? I know that's kind of rough. Hope you get that figured out. I feel like Ophelia is just OP right now. He has really high elemental defense and elemental attack. Maybe all my units are kind of OP right now.
Let us fight with honor.
Oh, he has no elemental weaknesses. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm using ice magic, right? Gosh, Ophelia is so strong right now. Can't get it out of my head. Gotta get fixed. Your roommate texted her friend that worked on it a couple years back. Gotcha. Oops. Okay. Not that bad right now. Feels like 85, but they're 0 class, so it's just constant sum. Gotcha. I guess I'll just... BP boost Tressa? Get some money out of it, maybe at least?
Stars grant us strength. How about you? I shall pierce you through.
I could kill him with Ophelia, I'm sure. Okay, yeah. But let's just use the Falcon
I summoned the Falcon.
and get 600 money.
How's that?
How's everyone else's morning starting? Good. I didn't really... Okay, so what did I do? I haven't really done anything, actually. I watched my friend stream some programming. So that was exciting. Doesn't really know programming, so I think it's always interesting to see how people learn how to learn how to program. Wait, is this the right way? This is not the right way. I'm curious, though. We're exploring. It's your son's birthday today and he woke you up at 5:50? Dang, dude. Rough. Oh man, I can't open this. I feel like this is something good. They have a whole another section of the area for it. I have to see what that is. And yeah, happy birthday to him. Yeah, I assume you're gonna hopefully spend some time with him. Oh, he's at his mom's right now. Gotcha. You'll celebrate with him later then? Some other day? Gonna bless up so you can get out of bed early enough to bike before it gets too hot. Yeah. Is tomorrow gonna be, I don't really pay attention to the weather that much anymore. I just kind of like go out whenever, even if it's really hot. And it is kind of bad sometimes.
Victory shall be mine.
I mean, I don't know.
I will not be defeated.
I didn't pay attention to how much damage it did, but it did not seem like very much. Man, these costs are so high, it hurts. Kinda. Let's start off trying, ice?
Glacius blockade.
No reads.
Let's do this.
8 is the bestest number, so it will have the bestest birthday. Barry, why do you like 8 so much? Arrow Storm. Oh, she actually broke it. Nice.
What is the logical course of action?
Wait, what about that back guy? Oh, Level Slash must have missed him. Dang, okay. Wait, why didn't I just use lightning magic with
I will
Cyrus?
not be defeated.
I'm not paying attention right now. Holy crap. I'm pretty sure I just win this fight though, right? I want to look at all these animations though, for sure. Dang. Ophelia is so strong.
Flame guides us true.
What's the gist of the second secret job? Let me show you. It's better. It's a better Cyrus. And I gave it to Ophelia, and now she has no job points. She has every type of magic, and they all just hit everyone 3 times. And then there's a staff attack, which doesn't matter. And then her ultimate, a hit for critical damage every time. I don't actually know if it's that good yet, but maybe I'll get it. Triple cast everything though is insane. Especially when you have Aelfrix. Then you can just like, it's like 6 stacks of any element. It's so insane. He celebrated this morning, got him to his mom's about 3 hours. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. That's what you guys did? These walls seem quite old. Yeah, they're ruins. They still stand strong. And what are these curious patterns? Look how perfectly they're aligned. Whatever could they be for? We got some alchemy going on here, dude.
Aha!
Transmutation circles. Wait, that's it! Together, the markings illustrate something. Here, they billow and swell. An ocean? A flood? It seems to be depicting something overflowing. And yet, the depiction is abstract and surreal. Wait, I've seen markings like these somewhere. In the book? Are they in the book? Oh. Of course, the ruins of Highhorn Bergian. Oh. Ruins are being used to paint a picture. Might there not be a hidden message contained within? Well, he woke you really early, then he got to open his gifts, then pretty much played with the stuff he got. Gotcha. Nice. You gonna be a gamer, dude? It is as if the runes are flowing forth from some kind of gate. Though I hate to admit it, I fear deciphering this will take more time than I have. I should move on. I'm not sure if I'm picking up what he's putting down. I don't know if I quite understand what's going on. And this is going to be with Ulbrich, because he's Hornburg. No, Ophelia. Did you learn anything about those wall paintings? Little, yes. For example, they clearly date from ancient times. I believe that they have religious significance of some kind. But I saw nothing in them of the teachings of the sacred flame. The beliefs in the age of legends were quite different from today. It was a time before the religious schism. Even before the sacred flame teachings began? Precisely so, an age almost entirely unknown to us. A time when gods and mortals fought together upon the soil. I am blessed indeed to have been given the chance to visit these ruins. They are a scholar's paradise. I'm glad too. It almost feels like I can hear the thoughts of the people who lived long ago. The very breath of the ancients borne on the wind over these many long centuries, whispering of great and epic tales. Alright, so we're finally coming upon the assistant. Once we see what's down here. We're way over leveled for this. Now I assume Shane, at some point you just become over leveled for the chapter 4s. Seems to make sense. Another purple. Oh, that's not a purple chest. Void amulet. Take less damage from dark magic. Yeah, it makes sense.
I will battle.
Oh, this is free since we surprised him. It was already free anyway, I guess. I mean, I guess I'm using Lightning Blast.
I'll do my best.
This is so good. Gosh. Ignis Ardare. She's actually using SP now, which is interesting. Kind of a bummer. I don't want her to use SP. It's kind of nice that she had basically unlimited SP before.
How much?
Cyrus actually took the Starseer class, Jordan, which means I no longer have dancing available to me. Which is, I know, pretty sad. Pretty sad, but I think at some point he's gotta
Be defeated.
move on, you know? Gotta let it go. No more dancing. Unsubbed. How do I manage for SP now? By using luminescence, I guess.
Here I go.
How do I manage SP when I don't have unlimited?
The winds of force are howling. Well then,
Yo, reset the next time I get a JP times 100 in a
How
dance.
about you?
Oof. I've been really wanting that for my all characters so badly. It's just so convenient.
The thrill of the fight.
Nice. I just gotta level up just before the fight. Alright, let's check out Ophelia's support skills again. Do I want this? Elemental attacks deal consume double SP, but also deal additional damage. I'm gonna Google elemental aid versus augmented elements, cause they might be the same bonus, but elemental aid might just be like worse. But it's probably that elemental aid is stronger. Versus augmented elements. Augmented elements is only 20% more damage. Elemental aid gives 50% more damage. I lose 30% damage, but spells with the same or still get discounted. I'll probably take augmented element. I don't need that much damage, right? I can take it slower. This chapter seems to be really short. Are we almost done with the chapter? There's no way, right? He like just started it. Man, we hit the 65-hour mark in this game. It's so good. Okay, we're not done yet. We're basically done. Seems like, anyway. And here we have a library of sorts. Who is this? There's no way this is the assistant, right? The assistant was the mastermind all along? Look at all these tomes. Did Headmaster Yvonne procure them all? Procure. You watched the first episode of Snafu season 3? I don't know. I don't remember what happened in that show either, honestly. That show's like, it's good, but it's forgettable. I don't know. Volume 7 of Trial of the 12, but only the first 5 volumes are extant? I don't even know what that means. Oh. I don't know what that means. Extant. Extent. That the opposite of like extinct? Or like only the means they survived. Okay. Yeah. It's a VN. Is it a VN? I didn't know that. Or Jordan. I didn't know if Origaru was a VN. Forbidden Gold, Covenant of the Sage. Dude, this is like his. This is his paradise right here. It's got a real VN vibe. Gotcha. His books were all said to have been lost ages ago. They probably were lost ages ago. By Yvonne. And what's this? A personal dictionary for the translation of ancient tongues. Wow. That's crazy, actually. Did the headmaster collect all this by himself? He didn't want to share it.
No.
No, that would be impossible for even the most esteemed of scholars. No, such a vast repository of knowledge must have been accumulated over decades, even centuries. Maybe only the headmasters get it? Like it's something passed from headmaster to headmaster? From this trove to those odd wall paintings, this place is one enigma after the next. One thing is clear, if there is a mastermind behind all this, I can expect to find him here. It starts as an LN? Gotcha. Are these tomes really worth so much? Dude, you could make so much money off of these, I bet. I can assure you that if they became known, they will turn the world of scholarship on its head. It is not surprising to learn that knowledge can be lost with the passing of time. Wars, disasters, and fires have all served to make men forget things they once knew. Yet books thought to be gone forever have returned as if from the dead. Which implies they were stolen, deliberately kept from the world. Indeed, a most deplorable crime. The culprit is this man, Yvonne. He would make all knowledge his, and his alone. That is why he hid it away here. Unlike men, books cannot talk. What tales these forsaken tomes would tell. Forsaken, that is exactly the word. To monopolize knowledge in this way is a desecration of scholarship itself. Spoken like a man truly devoted to his trade. It is only proper that an honorable scholar such as you cast his eyes over these pages once more. I intend to do just that. Oh, another one. Tressa? Professor? What is it, Tressa? I was just thinking about the books here. They all seem very special. How much are they worth, do you think? Of course. Ah, Tressa, we can always trust you to be interested in the worth of things. Those books record the history of all that has happened, every event from beginning to end. Gosh. In other words, they contain the knowledge of the world, knowledge won at the cost of uncounted lives. Whoa! I don't think even I could put a price on that. Quite, they are without question priceless, for they belong to all men. And maybe we should make lots of copies and sell them cheaply so that as many people as possible can read them. A splendid idea. The question then becomes, how does one produce books cheaply and in large quantities? You know, this might be... Alright, never mind, I can't say. This reminds me of Bookworm, though. The anime. The isekai. That I really enjoyed. Really good. And before Tressa invents the movable type printing press, it's a green pea type of thing to do, you know what I'm saying? This is objectively worse than Force Shield, right? I'm getting stuck on these stupid... Oh, what is that thing? This thing was in the shrine of the Archmagus.
My turn now.
3 stacks of light magic? Don't mind if I do. Cyrus just said no to that damage. That was awesome.
Shine bright.
Why do I feel so broken right now?
Let's do this.
I know it's because I am. I think I'm broken. I should have light hold trapped him, probably. That's fine. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Tressa. I'll label trap him.
There.
Tressa knew I made a mistake. Very kind of her.
Once conquered.
The battle is truly joy. Shine bright.
Oh, I can shooting stars it.
The stars will fall.
My turn now.
Do some damage, I guess? But I want to donate BP. Now I shouldn't need to donate BP here. Let's try and collect. 39%? Dang.
I'll do my best.
Ooh, let's use Elemental Break.
Break the bound.
And do some major elemental damage this turn.
Have at you. My blade is unbending.
Now here I'm actually gonna boost Ophelia, which is not something I ever would have thought I would do before.
Elfric, lend us your power.
And it might still be wrong, because Cyrus still has higher elemental attack.
Unparalleled.
But how much is this gonna do? This is gonna do a lot of damage, right? This is the Starseer ultimate, the divine skill.
Steola shows us the way.
Can't do more than 9999 damage.
I'll not be defeated.
Which is what that's where Ulbricht's one of Ulbricht's support skills comes into play, I guess, huh? But I'm just gonna kill it like this. Wait, do I want to kill it? No, I can't collect. Oh well.
Prepare yourself. Ignis Ardere.
That would have done like 20,000 damage too. A little bit over 20,000. Maybe it's better to boost Cyrus still than Ophelia. I mean, ideally you can boost both of them. I guess I'll give Ulbrich a plum before we start here. I'm not really worried about the fight though. I feel like we're just too strong. At this point, we're just doing the chapters for the plot, right, guys? So the actual
Time
plot.
to teach you a lesson.
I'm gonna try and run. Man, running's dangerous, but dang it. Punished.
I'll do my best.
Alright, that was a lot of damage, actually. We took a lot of damage because we tried to run. Big mistake.
Have at you.
Shooting stars, I guess.
The stars will fall.
What to do? Run of arrows.
Alright, this fight's over.
My turn. Here I go.
Let's do the win one. We haven't seen the win one out there yet. It's pretty
I
good.
hope I grow more able.
Maybe I should have saved, but I'm not worried that I'm gonna lose this fight, I guess. There's no way she's the mastermind. I just
Professor, you truly are every bit as brilliant as old Yvonne said.
I
Okay.
did not come here for false flattery.
Oh, but I was being quite sincere.
What
A
was?
shame the purport eludes your grasp.
All right, guys. What? Okay, so Cyrus got here with nothing. It wasn't brilliant though. Like we said, the hidden place was in the middle of the town, in the old ruins, with a button on it that you just
Pulling the
twist,
strings.
and that's it.
The headmaster was merely your puppet all along.
Very astute. Yes, it was I who maneuvered to install him in that position in the first place. To my dismay, he had a willful streak that got in the way.
One might say the fault lies in the person who chose him for the task.
One might say that, yes. Now, let us proceed to the matter at hand.
There's
Your
no way
search
there's gonna
for
be.
the original copy
I just
of
don't.
From the Far Reaches of Hell has miraculously led you to me.
I just don't know why. Like, I think it's silly that she was the big bad guy all along.
In finding me, you have displayed some measure of knowledge and acumen. More than anything, you have shown a pure and unrelenting passion for seeking out the truth. I hold that particular quality in the highest regard. What say you, Cyrus? Will you join me in my research?
Ridiculous.
Look how many books there are, though. Like, there's so many books. Insane.
If that is a jape, it is a poor one.
Cyrus has another member in the harem. Actually true, though. Actually true.
A jape? What a curious reaction from a scholar like yourself.
A jungle japes?
The wall paintings in this place, did they not pique your interest? Did your heart not race when you saw the countless lost tomes in my study?
To say I was not intrigued would be a lie.
Of course you were. Yes, any true scholar would feel the same. I must unravel these mysteries. I must have the answers. Your mind, no, your very soul burns with an all-consuming desire to know. That is what separates you from the rest, Cyrus. We are true seekers of knowledge, you and I.
We're not so different, you and I.
Together, we can unlock all the secrets behind our world.
I'll pass.
Got him.
How can you refuse? You covet the mysteries of the universe. You yearn to know the truth. Surely you can stand shoulder to shoulder with me.
How about no?
That's it exactly.
What? What is it?
Surely you. I take issue with your solicitation. You don't care who you use in your schemes. What of Headmaster Yvonne?
Don't be ridiculous. He was devoid of the passion you have. He was nothing but a pawn to the end, incapable of envisioning an ultimate goal.
On what grounds do you base that assumption? Can a man not grow his mind? If you found him wanting, why did you not teach him?
Teach him?
Take him on as your pupil. Impart your vast knowledge, that he might one day be your peer.
Preposterous. You speak the impossible. Mediocrity is as mediocrity does. Knowledgeable as he was, his own actions prevented him from ever approaching genius.
A genius such as yourself must understand this.
Gosh, this is so silly.
There's where you and I differ. I haven't given up on mediocrity. As scholars, we learn from the past to better understand the present and pass our knowledge on to the future. What do you mean to do with the knowledge you amass? The secrets you unravel? Carry them to your grave, content they are inscrutable to all who do not possess your genius? You would call them simpletons, fools, feeble minds. I say it is you who lacks the ability to teach and inspire. A true scholar does not look down on others for what they do or do not know. Those who know impart knowledge to those who do not. If something is wrong, those who know the answer correct it. The process repeats, bringing us closer and closer to enlightenment. I teach my students with the expectation that one day they will surpass me.
Dang. Let's go, Cyrus.
I long for the day when I will have the chance to learn from them.
Enough!
That sounded so silly. Enough!
I've given you plenty of opportunities to make a move. Any move. But clearly we are going nowhere fast. If you would rather die without discovering the truth, so be it.
Jane, someday you'll be a teacher better than Cyrus.
I have already synthesized a perfect blood crystal, precisely as detailed in the original tome. With it, I will cast off the shackles of humanity. A human can only learn so much in its short lifetime. I will gain the time, the power, to understand everything. You may be a fool, but to show no hard feelings, you can participate in an empirical analysis of my newfound power.
If believing in the future makes one a fool, then call me a proud fool. But know this, when I emerge victorious,
I wish the transformation was like less instantaneous.
I will unravel the secrets of that tome and arrive at my own answer. Let this be a lesson to you. The future of mankind is bright.
Alright, free fight.
I cannot fail.
Oh! Oh! 30 stacks, you say? I see. Well then. This is interesting, isn't it now? I'm gonna Lycal Trap first turn as Tressa. Am I worried about someone dying on her next attack?
The stars fall.
No magic. This monster is the lady. 1500 damage, that's fine. Not actually a big deal, huh? So she's not weak to wind, light, or dark. The fact that she's not weak to like any magic might be. It might. I mean, it might be. She might be weak to magic. It's one of these three then. Let's start with ice. Let's start with ice because Tressa can cover lightning if necessary.
Glacius clocked in!
No elemental weaknesses, it looks like.
Here I go!
This is gonna be interesting.
Stop right there!
It doesn't seem that hard though.
Have at you.
It might just be all physical weapons. See, one of them's gonna be spear. We're gonna 1,000 spears here.
Dead fire power.
2 damage. Dang.
Let's do this.
And it's gonna be Rain of Arrows.
Rain of arrows.
Yeah, okay, so she has no elemental weaknesses. That is interesting. That's kind of cool, actually.
I'll do my best.
It will make the fight quite a bit harder, I think. It's good. What up, Kobe? So we don't know what she's gonna do. Let's, Okay, okay.
Battle is truly
Okay. I'm gonna go let Kobe out. You need to go potty. Right now. No waiting. I don't know if she's gonna target single target spell, so if she is, then we're gonna want to insight.
come. There.
This is gonna be a really interesting fight.
Rain of arrows.
And why is... You know what? Let's analyze her. Okay, so I already know her weaknesses, but I want to see her health. Her health might actually be pretty low. Because she seems to have really high evade and really high defense. 84,000? That's not low. Okay.
An interesting dilemma.
This is gonna be tough. It's gonna take forever to break her. Oh my gosh.
Have
Like,
at you.
long enough where I need to leg hold trap twice. Which is not something that happens too often. She tried to warn me, she's a superior being. Alright, you're right.
I will
That's
not
true.
be defeated. Bring about a miracle of healing.
What do I do? Boost take aim and just start like actually hitting. Try it. I can't like hold trap. I'm not worried. I don't think I'm worried about like hold trap anymore. No, he does get 3 attacks. Let's like hold trap again. 3 attacks could kill me. Double sweep will just kill most of my party.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
Witchery.
This is gonna be really tough, actually. Oh my
I'll
gosh.
do my
This is...
best.
And now, oh man, I can't get him out of unconsciousness. Okay. This fight's actually hard. What the heck? So I need to actually start using. Do I want to boost for this? Maybe boost once. Should be enough.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
So he's stunned at next turn. Can't do anything about it.
It's my turn now. Won't hold back.
Oh man, this is gonna be hard. Okay, let's take aim.
See you. I will not be defeated.
Okay. I hope once I break it the first time it just gets easier, but I'm not really sure if it will. What's your bow? What's your strong weapon? Staff? Maybe I just want to use elemental break.
Break the bounds.
As Cyrus doesn't really do that much, huh? Wait, you're not weak to staves?
Interesting dilemma.
Not weak to staves. Nothing that Cyrus... Okay. Nothing that Cyrus has. Let's use this on Cyrus. I'm most worried about dying. Am I also worried about Ulbrich dying? Maybe. The Ulbrich needs to inside again next turn, but he also needs to increase. Maybe I can just do that with Cyrus.
The moon smiles upon us.
It's gonna be a slow fight. Harder than I expected. Which is totally fine.
Here I go.
Yeah, she hit every time because of higher accuracy. Amazing.
I will not be defeated.
And Ulbrich's stunned for 2 more turns again. Holy crap. Okay. I lose first aid. Pretty devastating actually. Because first aid was a really good single heal spell. Really good.
Let your wounds be healed.
Do this.
My turn now.
Let's take him out of unconsciousness. The 1 Herb Revival.
Let me help.
I think we need to do this. Let's start doing Star Song on him. Which is defense, elemental defense, speed, and evasion. Which is really insane. Let's do it for 3 turns. Let's not boost it. We are gonna boost Insight though.
Come if you dare.
He should survive this. Minus 3 BP, that's really rough. Fine though, it's okay. 1,000 cut, 1,000 spears. You hit more than usual.
My turn now.
I should have considered leg hold trapping him at some point. And now I have to boost to heal more? No, I shouldn't have to boost it.
Bring about the miracle of healing.
That's fine. Okay?
Now,
This is a hard fight! Okay. Here again? We want to get a really clean break, just because we can't break her often at all. Fine. Okay. Nice.
Let's do this.
Leg hold trap.
Stop right there. I'll do my best.
They'll break next turn? Should I just break now? To go for the break now. No. Maybe I'll just heal here. And then Ulbrich can go for the break instead.
No, then.
Hopefully Ulbrich breaks her. I don't know if he will, but in any case, Cyrus should be able to. Nice. Okay.
now,
How do I do this or no? Save my I can't save my BP. Unless Ophelia gets an extra turn, then I can buff Cyrus. But Cyrus cannot be double buffed for this turn. I think the play might be to double buff Ulbrich and Tressa for Rain of Arrows and 1,000 Spears, actually. Probably Tressa for 1,000 for Rain of Arrows. shooting stars. I'm not gonna boost this turn because I want to boost the buffs on Ulbrich.
The stars.
If only I could dance, that would not help. Elgin? Okay, that's fine.
I summoned the Feldon, the great merchant.
So now I want to boost the defense on Ulbrich.
The stars.
Ulbrich's like an insane tank right now.
Victory shall be mine. My blade is unbending.
Use this on Tressa. Double use on Tressa? Sure.
Lend us your power.
Well then, here I go.
Yeah, okay. Double use on Tressa's fine.
Elfric, bringer of flame.
My damage is like really gonna be really low. That's fine. We're taking this really slow, I guess. Probably True Strike. Unless I want to start donating BP. I can donate double BP. Yeah. Let's start doing damage.
This might hurt a little. Let's do this.
Okay.
This might hurt a little.
This might hurt a little, guys. $15 stacks, thank God. And they're not weapons. This time it's magic. I can deal with magic. I can deal 15 stacks of magic pretty easily, I think. Can I really? Is it really that easy though? Especially since Tressa is double casting and not Ophelia or Cyrus. Since we didn't really anticipate this. So this is 6. Cyrus can do 4 total. So we get 10. Tressa is double casting twice, so it's 4. So 14. Yeah, I think we could do. As long as everyone has a type, you can break him. So no, Tressa is not. No, Tressa has to leg hold trap one turn. If Tressa has to leg hold trap, that means Ophelia has to heal. Maybe Ulbrich heals instead. Ulbrich probably heals. Okay. No, Ophelia keeps doing damage.
Is this our dare? Here I go. Stop right there. Stop right there.
Oh, gosh dang it. I forgot that's getting double casted. Fine.
No. Your wounds are healed.
What is the logical course of action?
Ooh, this might be 3 stacks each. Maybe.
The stars.
Okay, it's 2 stacks. And the last 2 are electric and ice. Lightning and ice. Okay. How's your insight buff? 4 more stacks. Okay. So I have 5 stacks with Ophelia and Cyrus. Make that 7 with Tressa. I have to break him next turn. Fine, right?
It's my turn now.
Oh, ooh, that would have been bad. It's double Thunderbird. Get electric out of the way as a visibility thing.
Ready for a shot? I'll do my best.
Takes it. Well, we'll take 2 hits here. It's fine though.
An interesting dilemma. Great inferno to scorch the land.
The Cyrus is gonna break her next turn. Gonna kill. Oh, he's not. Wait, what? Insight didn't work. It didn't taunt her. Okay. That's interesting. Now. Okay, let's break her first. So Ulbrich needs to unsilence Ophelia.
How about you?
Definitely has to, I think. Ophelia's gonna be doing a lot of damage, so we want her to be able to cast a spell.
Use this.
Let's do this.
Here, Tressa's still double casting, so maybe just strike should be pretty strong. We're not worried about taking money here right now. I don't think. Yeah, it's like 10,000 damage. It's pretty good.
Prepare yourself.
What if I do Elemental Break and do a crazy strong spell? Might be better.
Break the bound.
The Cyrus definitely dies if he gets like Hellfire into Shadow Slot or whatever it's called. He definitely dies in that case. Dance? I can't dance. I'm not a dancer anymore. I have no dancers.
Ignis our dare.
What is the
Okay.
logical course of action?
That worth? I mean, that's good, but is it that good?
Unparalleled.
I'm a little bit worried about dying. Ulbrich should be fine. He could boost. He's probably just gonna boost to heal more. I need to deal damage.
The stars
21k. Holy crap.
Let's do this.
Oh, right. Okay. Ooh, she's low. Holy crap. Yeah, Cyrus did like 25% of her health in one shot. It's crazy. Collect? Let's take this moment to collect.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh! Sure, I forgot she's being double casted.
Now
The
then,
double thank you.
blade is unbending. My blade is unbending.
You have to do a heal more, right?
A miracle indeed.
Eight stacks.
The battle is
That's
truly
that's
joined.
free. I don't even. That's not a big deal at all. What? We have not gotten dagger because we don't have daggers, so that's fine. I need to make that thank you an alert. Apparently that's what everyone does, which is fine. I mean, I do like that alert.
Shine bright.
Let's
I
do
can
this.
break him. I can break her pretty easily here
Stop right there.
with Ophelia and Cyrus doing 5 stacks a turn.
Stop right there.
An interesting dilemma.
I should just win next turn, I think, or not next turn, but the turn after. think I just win.
My turn now.
Oh. I'm probably just not gonna break him here, then.
Oh, sacred light.
Get real close and then break him next turn. Ulbricht's out of SP here. Alright, this is
Well
over.
then,
So over.
break the bound.
Lower elemental defense.
Here I go.
Now, you don't need to donate any SP because everyone's gonna just use their all of it next turn. We can just use True Strike.
This might hurt a little.
Oh, we're gonna go in next turn, dude. It's gonna be so. This is gonna be insane.
Great inferno to the land.
Here I go. This might hurt a little.
Alright. Fight's over.
I'll do my best. Prepare yourself. Night is prepared. The flame guides us true.
GG. What? Look how close they are. Easy game.
No! There is so much more I must learn.
Edward. If nothing else, your devotion to the pursuit of knowledge is admirable. Unfortunately for you, you will not live to pass that on. Rip. All these books.
Oh,
Nina, Monka, Giga. Yeah. Maybe I was wrong. That was wrong for me to bring that up. In the far reaches of hell, at last, I have the original. How many lives have been lost to the dark knowledge in these pages? But no, knowledge itself cannot be good or evil. Only the hearts of those who would use it. I will use all the resources at my disposal to decipher this work for myself. Hey, Jay Pools, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. And I'll find the answer I seek, an answer to of my very own. Perhaps one of the tomes in the study I passed through might aid me in deciphering these glyphs. Yes, I should return. Scrutinize the archives in the ruins of Eld. GG. Chapter 4 is basically over. Alright, gonna mow the lawn here soon? Alright, yeah, sounds good. Do that before it gets too hot. No, I don't want to deal with
It's a good day.
random encounters anymore.
Now then,
Lee! Succeed! Yeah. Okay. Actually, I super don't want these encounters at the moment. So let's get evasive maneuvers. Reduce the rate of random encounters. What do I do? Oh, here, there. Okay. Long last, I can begin to study the tomes in earnest. Hornbergian Dictionary. Okay. Oh shoot. Got a lot of them to check out here. Trial of the 12, Volume 7. An ancient tome detailing how the 12 gods sealed away an unholy power beyond the edge of the world. It would appear the 12 gods sealed off the power beyond the edges. Okay, yeah. Forbidden Gold. In the pages of this tome, the secrets banished by the gods are likened to a golden fruit. An ominously worded warning is issued to any who would covet this forbidden power. I like how the title says secondary jobs, but you're doing chapter. Oh, I already. Okay. Flufflex Cookies. A cookie. Welcome to the stream. I started off doing, getting the the sorcerer job, and I did actually. I am using it for Ophelia right now. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. And I take it that you have indeed played this game. Now I have to go all the way back. Why couldn't I just scrutinize the tome when I was up there? Fine. Got your webcam back for that, buddy? Are you gonna start streaming?
Let us fight with honor.
Pretty good? That's good. Awesome.
Here I go.
I guess, I still don't really want to fight this, to be honest. Waste my, okay, if I didn't successfully escape there, I would have wasted my surprise, but that's fine. From the far reaches of hell, a tome wherein is writ, in horrifying detail, a forbidden right to bring back the unholy power sealed away beyond the edge of this world. Yes, yes, I see. I do believe I have the knowledge I need to decipher the mural. Oh. I think it might do a deep dive into Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh. Wasn't that a meme? Is that a meme? I don't actually know. Man, I don't want to deal with these. But I'm worried I just like take a bunch of damage if I
What is the logical course of action?
run here. Fine, fine.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Have at you.
I don't care. I don't need to inside or anything. Because he's tanking anyway, see? So smart. Calculated. Probably isn't me, but I was gonna take it seriously. Oh, let's go. Alright. See you, Deerpools. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Or am I gonna do the other class as well? As in, like, the Thieves and everything? Or Therian and, Primrose and them? I'm doing those off-stream. Flufflex Cookie. I do enjoy it. I have been doing them off-stream. It's been great fun. I've enjoyed it a lot.
The star is born.
Well then,
Yeah, I guess I'll just use a regular spell here. And maybe just Elemental Break.
break the bounds.
Prep it for Cyrus and Ophelia here.
Have at you.
I guess you can heal.
Your wounds are healed.
My turn now.
GG's, grass. Oh, dang it. Alright, I should win this turn, I'm guessing. If I don't win this turn, I'll be pretty surprised. Oh, okay.
You should have studied harder.
guess I'll use a small plum on Ulbrich there. Where am I going? Down, back. I'm still using evasive maneuvers, aren't I? With Cyrus? It's fine. Not a big deal. Hero. Oh. What does this remind me of? I feel like there's something I've seen with just like terror written repeatedly. Something like that. Not actually terror, but just like words like these, I guess. Most intriguing indeed.
Now then.
Now, let me think through all I've learned. What did the 12 gods do? Sealed away power. They sealed power away beyond the edge. Is this ticking? As if I'm on a timer? What forbidden power did the gods seal away? Power of life and death.
But of course.
Indeed, the power of life and death. That is a forbidden secret held within these pages. Trial of the 12 tells the tale of how the 12 gods sealed this power away. Am I playing blind? I am, Fluff. I am. Well, yeah. I don't know what's going on, or I don't know like what will be happening. So, this is my first playthrough. My good friend Modest Millhouse, one of my mods, and he lent the game to me, and he wanted me to play it, and I've really enjoyed it. It's one of my first JRPGs ever. Author of Forbidden Gold compares its power to a golden fruit. Like a golden fruit, calls out to and tempts the human heart. And I finally... Okay, yeah, he actually wanted me to play it like a year ago. Forever ago. Maybe over a year ago. And he actually like lent it to me over a year ago. And it's just been sitting. So. Good luck, I need it. What does that mean? I don't know if I probably won't be doing like the true ending off stream. Or on stream. Fluff. But maybe that's what you mean by I'll need the luck. Your dad is super into flight stuff and you're gonna check out into Microsoft Flight Sim? Nice. Can't wait till I try Chrono Trigger down the line too. Yeah, B-Cops, I will try it for sure. And I hope I enjoy it. I think I'll have more I think I'll like it more than B-Cop, or not B-Cop. I think I'll like it more than Rasso. Into the pages from the far reaches of hell was his power sealed. These glyphs, yes, I believe I can decipher them now. Yeah, Modest Millhouse did do the true ending. I'm like 99% sure. The true meaning of the glyphs. Death, 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 doom, 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 destruction, okay. Pretty insightful stuff, really. I think we can safely assume this is a warning of sorts. Oh, that's so. It said he didn't dig it as much, but he's more into action stuff than turn-based stuff. Yeah. You're gonna see in the Doom song now? What is the Doom song? A warning of the calamity that awaits us if the gate is opened. The Forbidden Unleashed. Vader's in? Oh, gotcha. With a mural and tome left behind as an invitation or a warning. I'm pretty sure we just talked about this, Cyrus. That it's a warning.
But of course.
Yes, the mural was left behind as warning. I'm sure of it.
Indeed.
The final ending is the most fun thing in the game for you. Yeah, maybe I'll eventually get there, but it'll definitely be a while. I'm only 65 hours in, so I see myself like roughly 40 hours of game left. Which is pretty hype. I've really enjoyed how much content there is. Knowledge in and of itself is not inherently good or evil. It can, however, serve either purpose. All depends on the heart of he who would use it. choose to believe that whoever created this mural so many years ago believed the same. For the sake of our future, not tempted by the darkness.
Indeed.
Yes, these dark secrets must never be allowed to be put into practice. The mere existence of this tome is a threat. Shall I destroy it and banish its baleful knowledge for all eternity?
Not exactly.
No. Destroying the tome would not banish the darkness that exists in the heart of man. As long as that darkness exists, people will find a way to work evil. I must preserve this knowledge, and we might put it to use for good, not evil.
Thusly.
And yet, there is much more I must learn. I must decipher in full the contents of this tome and murals in this place, and pass them on to those who would follow us. That one day, should we be threatened by forces from the far reaches of hell,
Yes.
our descendants will possess the knowledge needed to protect this realm. First, I must return to Atlasdam and file a report on what I have seen here. Then I must begin my analysis of the material I have collected. Is Cyrus going to become the headmaster? That's like the only thing I can see happening. That has to happen. Yes, I'll be burning the midnight oil night after night, no doubt, and I can scarcely wait. Alright guys, wait.
Professor! Professor!
Okay, well I'll be right back. I need to let my dog inside real quick. It'll be like 2 seconds. Huh? You didn't want to chill with me. That's fine.
Over here, Therese.
It's a lot of books.
That stack of books seems to get bigger every time I see you.
And I'll need twice again as many to have any hope of translating this ancient tome.
Twice as many?
Fascinating, is it not? A traditional fairy tale from a certain region mentioned a gate of sorts. And I could not help but notice a parallel to the mural I found.
One only dreams of having a library like that in their home. Yes, but this is actually not in his home. This actually is the public library. And public libraries might have this many books, so.
I see. Hence, these books on local folklore?
Just so. Considering your subject from all possible angles is a fundamental principle of scholarly research. But I forget myself.
Public libraries equals pretty lit. I have not been into our public library in a very long time. I used to go a decent amount as a kid when my mom used to take us, because she would go to the YMCA. There was a YMCA close to the library, so she would go to the Y and we would go to the library.
Might I surmise that you've come here to inform me that it's time for class?
Yes.
Alright, can you imagine your students telling you when your class is? How embarrassing.
You're late, Professor.
Pray forgive me, Your Highness. Very well then, my students. Let us begin.
Dang, it grew.
To
His
quote the
harem
words
has
of
grown.
Susanna Grotoff, author of Knowledge is Light. The pursuit of knowledge is a journey with no destination. As long as people live, there is always something to learn. And so we learn, we record, we speak. Points connect, thus forming our history, our agency, our identity. This world we live in is not for or of any one individual, and neither is knowledge. And so I write and speak of all that I learned to plant seeds of knowledge that will be harvested by those who follow me. To you who have found my writings, read well these words, that they may help you build a bridge to a brighter future.
Alright, he had to have wrote that as a for a pseudonym. That was basically Cyrus. This him writing. And there it is, guys. Just finished up Cyrus's story, the second ending. Truth be told, I was a little bit less invested in Cyrus's story, and all of his chapters were like really short, honestly. It's pretty cute CG though here. I like it. So from here, we're actually done with it, right? There's no credit rolling? No credits roll for each ending, which is fine. It kind of makes sense. And so from here, let's, we have a little bit of time left. So let's say we start on the next OP secondary job. We get there at least. And if we have time, maybe we'll actually do it. I doubt it though. Looking going for a walk. Alright, sounds good, Mitch. Enjoy your walk. Shane, what did you do? You remember where you said it was? A safe thing to assume is that they're in between chapter 3s and chapter 4. Guys, look it up. If I'm just gonna look it up, I may as well look it up. No, because I don't want to know the class's name yet. If that's okay. Yo, Cam, what up, man? Thanks for stopping in. Alright, sounds good, Shane. I'll just wait. Cam, how's the doubles tournament going? I see you've been streaming the doubles tournament. Everybody went on vacation so slow. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, holiday weekend, right? So. How many people are in it? Or entrance? 1 near Riverford and 1 near Everhold. Okay, I will start with Riverford. Let's go to the end first. The end. And rest there, and then we'll make our way there. Oh, like 16. Oh, gotcha. It's tiny. Riverford. I didn't even know you could do this. So, I mean, I should have just read the... Riverford. Okay. Trust the best girl? Yeah, dude. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I chose her first. Though my Ophelia is like really good though. So Ophelia might be my best unit though. How do I get there? How do I get there? Play the Rivera. Never beat it, but you want to trust it first too? Nice. Jane, do you get that through the Rivera Woods? Maybe I'll just explore a little bit. Maybe you don't need to tell me. Where's the eastern? Here's the traverse. I'll just head to the woods. I still have evasive maneuvers with Cyrus, I think. Let's go as normal. I actually don't think there's an entrance from here, outside of here, but I'm gonna try anyway. Darn it. Yeah, I don't think this is the right way. Mirkwood Trail, maybe? Oh, probably from South Cordcrest, actually, huh? Yeah, let's head to the Cordcrest. Alright. I think I just went the wrong way. It just seems to make sense. So from here we go south again. That's a cave. Boulder Falls to the south. Where's Boulder? What? Boulder Falls to the south? South Orwell Pass. Okay, I probably need to go left then. Damn, did you just play the demo, or did you actually have the game and you actually just didn't finish it yet?
Defeated.
I've been having such a good time with it. It's been so much fun. Wait. The shrine under me? Have I done the shrine? How many endings are there? There's 8. Shrine of the Prince of Thieves. Wait, I have the thieves. Is this not it? Hang on. Do I not have the thief yet? Ooh. Ooh. I see. I think there's 8 endings because and then 1 true ending. So 9, I think. Aber, Prince of Thieves. Not Prince Ali. Figured 1 per character, but wasn't sure if there are alternate ones per character. I don't think there are. I don't know how I never got this one. It'd be actually pretty nice to have a thief as a secondary somewhere. I'm just not really sure what I'd replace. As it stands, I don't really have dagger. I don't have anyone that covers daggers, which is probably okay. As long as they're weak to magic, it's just kind of like doesn't really matter, I feel like. What level is this place again? I didn't actually see the danger level.
I've done my research on you.
I'll do this fight and see how strong they are. I'm gonna guess they're pretty weak though. Wow, Cliffbird King 3 doesn't have any magic weaknesses.
Glacius Pocket!
What is the logical course of action? Nothing will quiet the storm.
I should have assumed that. There's lightning.
Victory shall be mine.
Did you just do? Silencing miss that silenced no one? Nice. You don't have axe? Dang, I forgot. For some reason I thought you had axe.
Let's do this!
I'm just gonna try and kill the other ones. They should just die. Oh, they all just died. Okay.
The flame
How much
guides
HP
us
did I get
through.
from here? Not that much. I'm probably still skipping combats, I guess. There's a shrine to the north, you say? Ahoy, traveler! I am the chosen knight. Not bad, eh? I mean my salutation. I've been practicing, you see. Rune hatchet. Axe with elemental attack, huh? Anyone want that? Not really, right? Okay. Pretty good though. Alright, let's get into the shrine. Let's at least get to the boss. Might not get to the boss though. Dragon Song Fane. Wait, is this? This isn't the shrine, is it? It is the shrine. Okay. It doesn't say shrine of blank, so I thought it wasn't a shrine. Alright, let's this is not a shrine. Oh. JK. Maybe I just misread my icon. Misread my icon. How embarrassing. I may as well stop at that town, I guess. I can teleport to it later. We're doing some exploring. There's no way we do the boss today. I can't imagine it.
Let's do this!
I just defended, didn't I? Instead of fleed? Nice.
I'll do my best.
The speed effect you're running. Okay. Stop again. Okay. Well, how far is this town? If it's close, I might as well stop by. Okay, nice. We'll just stop in here for a sec. And if you see, we actually have Alphen's Chapter 4 on there. Which means we did all 3 of Alphen's chapters this week, huh? The past 7 days. And then the other chapters for the other characters as well. I've been grinding. Going in. Shane, did you see that in Ultimate Smash Ultimate they're adding Octopath spirits for like the spirit thing or whatever? Kind of cool. All right, that's the shrine. How do I get there? Yeah, but that's, yeah, it is pretty
Let us
cool.
fight with honor.
I'll do my best.
All right, I'm really weak on axes too, because Apothecary has the AoE axe attack, and I have none of that.
Ignis our dare.
I guess it doesn't matter. Ow.
Battle is truly joy.
Here I go. The winds of holy howling.
Interesting dilemma. A tempest of light shall reign.
What's it do
I just win here.
for you?
I will say that battles are less interesting without dances. By interesting, I mean like these battles. The boss fights are still interesting, I
I'll do
guess.
my best. Here I go.
But these fights, just like, I'm just killing them, right? Doesn't actually do anything. Wow! Let's hit the tank. Gotta be almost dead.
You should have studied harder.
Alright, let's head south. Alright, yeah, this has to be the way. I'm ready. Wait, no? Frick. Baited? How do I get there? I have to be able to go south even more. Okay. No? Okay. I don't know, dude. I think I'm lost.
Have at you. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Nice hits, old brick. Keep off the one that's broken.
My turn now.
Scrub.
Well then,
Fire, probably.
Ignis our dare.
Nope.
Interesting dilemma.
Try a different one.
A tempest of light shall reign.
Have at you. Watch my blade dance. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Huh. Refuge ruins. This is not where I'm supposed to be, nor where I want to go. How do I get there? It is somewhere in the North Riverford. That's where I am, right? Yes. How do I get there? This is the town. Let's just stop here real quick, just to get the Like travel. Still for another day. I must have missed it on up here. Where did I come from? I came from the east, I think.
Let us fight with
Whoa, these things are huge.
I will not be defeated.
They're weak to ice, right? Most of them were? Maybe not. Not this time anyway.
Now then. I will cut you down!
I have no respect for these guys. I'm not even gonna like taunt or anything.
Here I go. The winds of fortune howl.
Okay, okay.
Interesting dilemma.
I'll do my best.
So good. So good.
Have at it! Watch my blade dance. With each battle, I grow stronger.
South or no, this is where I came from. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. We there. We in there now.
It's a good day for battle.
Oh, these guys are free.
Well then.
Oh yeah. It's pretty good.
What is the logical course of action?
I think they made it too OP. But maybe not. I don't know how hard the fights later are.
What to do? Thank you.
Victory shall be mine.
What to do?
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Well then. Is this our dare? I hope I grow more of them.
I don't even need this much money. I don't even know what money does anymore. This much anyway. I was just saying it's to like purchase stuff. You trust his skill and everything. Shrine of the Warbringer. Alright! I imagine we'll be doing most of this, or that final thing. It is kind of early though. Usually I start later, so I started kind of early today. Probably between 20 and 30 minutes earlier. Cool. We got some time. Maybe I can do the fight. Maybe I will.
Let us fight with honor.
My turn now.
Easy fight.
Glacius Rocket!
Have at you. I will cut you down.
What is the logical course of action? The stars.
Here I go. Thank you.
What? Come on, Tressa.
Well, is this our dare? I hope I grow more able.
I hope these purple chests are like amazing items. Because I'm probably not going to come back for them. It's kind of a lot of work. Especially to like remember where they are.
I will battle. Well then,
Is Ophelia really this fast? I feel like she goes first in every fight.
just go.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way.
Here I go. For you.
Why should I do this to Cyrus? We're gonna let Ophelia get some SP back. By like defending with her or something.
I'll do my best. No, you will not.
Ooh, double defense is really good.
I will not be defeated. No, you will not.
No.
Yeah.
Out of my way.
Now, my focus are nothing will fight. You should have studied harder.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna do this, guys, because I really want to see it. I really want to see it. We're just gonna do it. Let's get in there. I am Winnehild, Warbringer. Thou wouldst learn the lost secrets I hold, and first thou must prove thy worth. Okay. Actually, I think Cyrus still has evasive maneuvers as a job skill. I want to take it off. That's a reset right there. We didn't even get to see the boss, so... Oh my gosh, this is great at the beginning. Alright, let's do it again.
That's what I'm talking about. Wow!
I guess it's a rip. I mean, it is a reset, right? Thank you for the 10 rip biddies, B-Cops. What was I doing again? Oh, jobs. Sport skills. Get out of here, evasive maneuvers. We want BP eater. Save again. Otherwise I might forget later. Alright, let's step forward again.
I don't think
Whoa!
this
What is that?
is for reason.
6 arms?
Well then,
Okay.
just go.
An interesting dilemma.
I can break her next turn really easily.
The stars
Oh, I break her twice. I could break her this turn, I guess.
Have at you.
Okay, whatever. I guess I'll insight twice
Come
here.
if you dare.
When it held,
My turn now.
I feel like she looks like a Mortal Kombat character or something. What do I even want to do with her? Donate some BP? Like Ophelia or Cyrus?
For you.
Actually, I do want to
Here I go.
donate BP to Cyrus. I want to
For you.
increase. I want him to buff Ulbrich.
now the true lesson begins. The stars guide our path.
Well then.
You're just gonna do damage, right? What other types of weaknesses might he have? I think ice? It's one of these three.
Gracious rocket.
Wow. I am an RG legend right now.
Victory shall be mine.
That's insight again.
Come if you dare.
Wow!
Damn.
That's with the increase in health and defense and everything. Holy crap. Okay. This dude hits hard. This lady hits hard. It's 2020.
A miracle indeed.
I'm not. Ah!
Let's overheal him by a lot.
Here I go.
Yeah? I could break him, right? No? Stacks. Plus 3, 5, 6. I have 6 right now. I could do it with Lighthold Trap. Okay, let's just try and break him then. That's fine.
Gracious rocket.
What is the logical course of action? The stars take all.
My turn now. Stop right there.
Lighthold Trap is just too good, dude. I think it's too good of a skill.
I'll do my best.
Oh, okay, so this... What do I do here? Oh, man. I don't want to break her here, so... I guess I'd do a regular heal more? No, not heal more, regular heal.
Let your wounds be healed.
No, that's a really bad overheal. Shoot.
My turn
Okay,
now.
just kidding. That was bad. Bad play. Not the best. Okay, what do we do then?
For you.
I'm not sure if she'll be doing AoE or not. She hasn't shown any signs of it.
Now
Increase the taunt again, I guess.
then, come if you dare.
Now, what next? The stars take all.
I think Ulbrich is gonna wants to boost Ophelia or Cyrus very soon. Felgen's bounty, I guess. Could always sidestep. Not bad.
I summon the Felgun, the great merchant. Here I go.
Okay. Let's donate BP to Cyrus.
For you.
Cyrus isn't gonna do damage here, actually. Ooh. Ooh, I know what I want to do. Okay.
Here I go.
So what Cyrus wants to do here... Oh my gosh, my entire party has full BP, except Tressa. Ulbrich's gonna double up Cyrus' skills.
Is unbacked.
Oh, this is gonna be really good. Holy crap. Okay.
now.
I'll do my best.
She's gonna do damage. Or maybe I lower the defense. Nah, damage. Nah, defense. 8 turns of lower defense is pretty good. When most of my damage is elemental defense. Just don't miss. What I want to do with Cyrus here is I want to do Wounds Reflection. Counter physical damage 4 times and it's gonna get doubled. On over.
Smiles upon us. The moon smiles upon us.
He has 8 reflected physical attacks. That's so insane. What? Wait! I see, that's how it works, huh? Well, that's not what I want. Dang it. Okay. That's not that good then. That's unfortunate. Kind of embarrassing too. How was I to know?
Your wounds are healed.
My turn now.
Can I break her? Breaking her might be hard here.
What is the logical course of action? The stars may fall. The stars may fall.
What to do?
Michael Trap, as usual.
Stop right there. My turn now.
She has not changed her, like her weaknesses at all. Let's see, trade wins. Sure.
Victory shall be mine.
Cyrus gonna have a full boosted double attack here? Sure.
I will not be defeated.
Focus is unparalleled. The stars may fall.
24,000 times 2. 48,000. Or wait. Yeah, 48,000. Oh my gosh. That's so much damage. That's like over 25% of her health. Bonkers. Okay.
What to do?
That's bonkers, alright. That's for sure. I have so much damage right now. Darcy is pretty good. Yeah. They're all pretty good, that's for sure. Half health left, okay. Ish. Alright, so I still have another turn. Nothing's double here. I wonder if I just want to donate BP. 24,000 is hard to pass up here.
For you.
What is the now the true lesson begins?
I would like to Elephant's Enlightenment into it sometime. It's so hard to do.
The stars may fall.
If that was doubled, oh my gosh. Insane. Again. Alright, so now we have to start healing, right? He'll survive with that for sure.
Here
Pretty
we
good.
go.
Oh, we're still donating BP, right?
For you.
I will actually. I'm actually gonna boost Ophelia here just to make it easier to break. Because we're gonna have 6 stacks broken by just Ophelia then. Really insane.
Elfric, lend us your power.
My turn now.
Oh wow. Oh wow. It counts for its current turn too, so nice. Good elemental break. Nah. Damage.
Ignis Archer.
Yeah, pretty weak damage. That's fine. It's like 10,000 damage total. Uh-oh. He might die. Summon 3 weapons.
Well then.
That's fine. She's not gonna get to the 3 weapons anyway.
Glacius Claudette. Glacius Claudette. What to do?
Do I need to like hold trap here? I don't really, cause Ophelia already goes before. I could just break a stack here. If I break a stack here, go down to 4, 3, cause Over can another one, and then Cyrus can leave it at 1, which is really good. Sure. And then Ophelia could do a
Victory
boosted.
shall be mine.
Ophelia could even do a boosted attack on. He's amazing. Gosh. Might win this turn.
Tempest of ice shall reign.
Patience for Tressa. Oh, man.
Have at you.
I wanted to collect.
Well then. Here I go.
It's a new, pretty good amount here.
Glacius Claudette.
30k.
Glacius
Are you dead?
Claudette.
Oh, okay.
Now, what next?
Robert goes last next time. How can I kill it? Can I kill her? I can probably if I donate BP to Ophelia. Ophelia boosts Cyrus. Seems like the weapons are it's mostly just for breaking. They're breaking their armor, for at least in my party. I mean, magic is really strong, so. But yeah, breaking their armor is really important just so that they stay stunned, and it makes them take more damage. So. Yeah, look for a big guy get cleaned up. Alright, sounds good, dude. It's a warm one. Oof. I hope your walk was alright anyway, Mitch. Just deal damage here, or do I buff? Buff can do anything here? You know what? Let's analyze. I want to see if I can actually kill her next turn. I can. Which is disgusting because it's at 36.
For you.
One more turn. No!
My turn now.
Alright, we're gonna end it. We're not gonna collect from her. I don't think. Can we manage it? We have to let Ulrich get the final hit, and Ulrich hits for like 5k at most. Not very good.
Prepare yourself. Elfric, bringer of flame.
Can't justify it. I don't think. I need 2 stacks.
Now the true lesson begins.
Why am I debating this collect so much? Ulbrich might die, which grants him no EXP if I let him die. Nah, it's not worth it.
The star is born.
That is really strong. Holy crap.
Study harder.
Saw your old project manager. She lives in the neighborhood over. It's nice. Oh, nice. That's cool. Alright, let's check it out, guys, shall we? Check out the Warbringer. Or Warmaster Warbringer. I feel like that's something else. Every weapon, every physical weapon. Yeah. Yeah, this is interesting. Let's just check it. Alright, unleash 5 to 10 sword attacks. Axe attack against all foes, okay. A single polearm attack. Dagger attack on everyone. Unleash an attack on a single foe using the weapon of your choice. The weapon will be destroyed. Oh, holy crap. This must be really strong then. It must be like super strong. Shane, is this worth using? I don't even know how you could justify using this. Unless like the last fight. You literally never used it. Yeah, okay. It seems too scary to use. This actually works pretty well with Tressa, doesn't it? I say it works well with Tressa because the only single target foe, well, if Tressa becomes War Master, she loses out on, she loses out on Aerostorm, which is pretty nice. Alright, give this... I think I keep Tress as a hunter. I like Tress as a hunter a lot. Do I give it to Ulbrich? I mean, it seems to fit Ulbrich, right? You want to be technical about it? He has literally no magic, which is... 3,000 spears. Sure, I think it's worth it. Though it only... Now Ophelia's our only healer. It's kind of scary, right? A little dicey. I don't know if I want it. It does actually destroy the weapon. I believe it. Dang. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want the class as a whole right now. Maybe give it a few tries? Maybe I'll think on it. Let's Alright, the last one you said was in near Everhold. Let's start there next time then. Where's Everhold? Where is Everhold? Have I been there yet? I have to have been there. Maybe not. Oh, Everhold's probably down here, and it's part of a chapter 4 that I haven't unlocked yet. That's almost certainly it. It's probably this road. Please. Okay. We have a long way to go. Let's start off with Westport. We got the War Master. We're gonna get the last one next time for sure. But we are gonna make our way there. This is exactly what I said before I got War Master. Last minute tax returns? Dude, that is super last minute. Holy crap. I did mine... Wait, when did Animal Crossing come out? When I did my taxes, it was definitely influenced by when Animal Crossing released. I don't know where I'm going. Gotta be honest. I have no idea. Let's head south, maybe? At this point, guys, we're exploring.
Well then.
What? Eastern Marsalam
Fight with
Sands.
honor.
No ignoring these fights. These fights are not high level. So what makes it hard to find this place is that I don't have a marker to tell me. At all. Normally you would have like a marker saying you're eventually supposed to go to this town or whatever.
Step right up.
And I have to fight this.
My turn now.
I don't have to, but I might just like fail my escape.
How about you?
My turn now.
What is the logical course of action? The start.
Here I go.
Okay, I was trying to do more research.
I'll not be
Figure out
defeated.
what weakness it had.
If this I dare. I am not made for such battles.
Not where I want to be, but man, It's hard exploring when you don't know where you're going. Gotta be honest.
I will battle.
What the heck are these? They're freaking peacocks.
Now, what next?
These. Yeah. What am I doing here, guys? Everhold has to be down here. Dang, it's so far. How do we get properly? Alright, let's equip some job skills or some support skills to make this easier. Made some maneuvers. Wait, what did I just get rid of though? Choose. Second win? Eye for an eye? No. Second win for sure. Get rid of BP Eater because I'll remember that one. SP Saver I can remember too. Let's get rid of recipients too. Everything with encounters. Patience, get rid of patience. Okay. We're just gonna I really want to get to that last class, guys. The last job. So badly. It's so hype. One more north.
Ready or not, here I come.
I need to run.
No.
Please. I have a feeling my secondary party is going to be significantly weaker than this main party, just because I'm doing all this extra stuff with them. So I guess I could do the extra, like the dungeons and stuff with my other party. So there's still extra content for them to be done as well. It's not like, not this specific content. What am I looking for right now? The last shrine. Yeah. I am not exactly sure what it is. Shane told me like it's nearby this town, but I haven't encountered the town yet, and if you've never been there, then it'll just tell you like what chapter, or I've never been to this area yet, but it tells me because I have Ophelia's chapter 4 there, so y'all gotta do your taxes. I hate doing my taxes, it's the worst. I did my taxes like a weekend before Animal Crossing came out, just so that I wouldn't have to deal with it when Animal Crossing came out. And I think this might have been before they like announced a that you can do it later. $5 days. I mean, yeah, you can do it in 5 days. I mean, you should probably do it during the weekend. It's just easier.
Well then.
You can do it tomorrow, yeah. Mitch, what are you streaming next? I feel like with work, since you started your job, it's been a lot harder for you to get in a stream, you know? And it's totally understandable. Uncharted Uno. Uncharted 1 for your next stream. Gotcha. When? Have I been here? No. I may as well enter it though. I was coming over next Friday to get back to— oh, nice! Yo, does that mean we're gonna see more Ori soon too? You always do your taxes in like February? Gotcha. That's really early. I would hydrate Streamlabs, but I'm totally out of water and I don't want to refill it right now. I just kind of want to do this. I'm very determined. Kevin used to do yours in past years since he's a CPA, but he wanted to figure out this year because you hate asking people to do things. Yeah, it is annoying. It's not too, yeah, it's pretty easy though. Just use an online. You just use an online service for it. Won't worry soon. Hype. I use TurboTax. Yes. I used to do it by hand. I used to do it by hand all the time. I'd rather pay $50 an hour. Yeah, same.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Yo, these guys are dragons.
My turn now.
I'm gonna fight them. Alright, they're dead. Over. This fight's over.
Victory shall be mine. I think not.
My turn now. For you.
What is the logical course of action? The stars grant us strength.
The battle is truly joy.
I don't want to flee. Don't even use any SP on Ulbert here.
Now the true lesson begins. The stars. Thus ends your
Either TurboTax or H&R Block, whichever lets you do it free. Oh, nice. Seems like the IRS is all backed up too. If they don't get you your return time, they have to pay you interest. Oh, that's crazy. The only frustrating part is when you looked up all your deductions and then they're like, yeah, actually the standard deduction is just going to be better. Yeah. That's usually how it is. Unless you have like a house or something. This is not the shrine, I just wanted to visit it real quick. Alright, so I assume the shrine is somewhere in this area since there's an icon of it in the southeast. How do I get there? I found it. Easy mode. Shrine of the Rune Blade. Huh. We're almost there. Starchin got to absolute radiance and Pantheon 5. Woo! Nice. He didn't beat it though. He died to radiance. That's still really. Ooh! That's a cat!
Come.
Nice, that's a cat right there. Okay.
It is our dare.
Please don't run. Gosh dang it. I don't think there's any way for me to kill it on
Battle
turn
is
1.
truly joy.
So the way you're supposed to kill it, I've read, is that you're supposed to like damage everyone else, because the cat has a high chance of like damaging healing the others. But that didn't happen, obviously.
Shine bright.
He's just practicing it. Nice. It's still really insane though.
What next?
Our blizzard here.
A tempest of ice shall rage.
My turn now.
do this.
Let's do
Professor
this.
breaks this one. No, Furia breaks the other one.
I'll do my best. Glacius Claw down.
Victory shall be mine.
Probably should just be over from here.
Out of my way.
Yeah.
What is the logical
I'm actually not gonna do it with Cyrus because his spells are actually full cost right now.
I'll do perfect. Here I go. Ignis Ardere. I am not made for such battles.
Oh man, Cyrus, you almost got your SP. Wait, where's the Alright, everyone. We are gonna call it after this. After I re-equip SP Saver and BP Eater. And Ward. One was. What was this one? Oh shoot. No, she didn't have overhealing. Oh, patience. GG's indeed. We got a lot done, I feel like. Got 2 of the OP jobs. Might even say today was a good day. Okay, so we got 2 of the OP jobs. Though I don't know if I still don't know if I'll be using it on Ulbrich yet. We'll have to see. No dancing though. That is correct. That's true. I had to sacrifice dancing for actual good stuff instead of just memes. That's what you call tryharding. How sad is that? I've become a tryhard. Alright. GG's guys. This was a lot of fun. And I'll be back tomorrow, of course, and we'll be doing the same type of thing. Here. Is there anyone online at the moment? No, there's no one I want to raid right now, I don't think. No one, yeah. But, in 1 hour... Oh, I just got back? Well, welcome back, Bcossin. Thank you so much for lurking. I appreciate you sticking around. Thank you all for... yeah, Jordan will be streaming in roughly an hour, guys, so let's watch, or let's start off with an hour of just chatting, and watch some The Last of Us, except B-Cops won't, so yeah. So, yeah. See you guys later, and I hope to see you guys tonight for anime, except Shane, because Shane said he was busy, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jordan. Yeah, hit us up about the Metroid thing. If you do want help, or if you're not worried, then don't worry about it either. So, alright. So, I'll see you guys next time. See you tomorrow, and be good. And see you at Jordan's. See ya.